Michael.
All right, so let's get the meat. Let's get the bucket. Put the bucket right here.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Come on, guys, back up. Get her. Get her.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the episode of WTF Nature. I'm here with Donnie, and we're at Gatorland's breeding pond. Donnie, what's going on over here?
Well, what we're doing here right now is we're lining these guys up for a feeding. They've grown accustomed to this area being the feeding zone.
Yeah.
So what we do is we call them in. You can still see some of them swimming from way in the back there, and we're just going to feed them a whole bunch of meat. It's time for lunch.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Donnie, what do you guys use this pond for?
Well, we use this pond to keep most of our giant alligators that we have. A lot of these big ones, you can't be out in the park because there's really no space for them. So what we did was we built this whole lake. We just kind of dug a hole in the ground. We tried to keep it as natural as possible to encourage breeding.
Yeah.
So every single year around April and May, you get the males, the big males, probably like this guy and like that one right there. They start doing the bellow, the mating call, the mating dance, and they swim around the lake. They find a couple females that they're interested in, which would be some of these smaller alligators, and then they just kind of do their thing. Nature takes its course.
What's up, man? You get a little mood lighting for them and
a little
like
berry white at night.
So we were talking about this earlier. You saying when the different temperature happens, you actually get different males and females.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you got to think, if a female alligator builds a nest out in the wild, that nest is going to sit half in the shade, half in the sun. There's going to be temperature, fluctuations throughout the nest itself. So what we do in our incubator, if you incubate the eggs at a certain temperature, whether it be a high temperature or a low temperature, you can actually produce either male or female baby alligators.
Oh man, so if you need to have more females, you can regulate the temperature.
Yeah.
And then that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Man.
Yep. So the females are at the hotter temperature, if you know what I mean. They're a little feistier, So out here in this lake, we have a ratio. There's 100 females and 30 males.
Oh, nice. It's like the club. You're only letting in 30 males at a time.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't like your hat.
That's definitely a Miami club.
Yeah.
That's definitely a Miami club.
So go ahead. You guys can feed anyone you want. There's an alligator here I'd like to introduce you guys to, if I can get there to him. His name's Predator. 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 Predator! Predator up! Come on, Predator up! He's a good alligator right there. Let me get him a piece for that. Come on, Predator! Head up, buddy! There you go. Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, man, this is awesome.
There's actually a gator nest right in those bushes right there.
Really, man?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yep. We collect
It's like playing skee ball.
It is. Yeah, it really is. We definitely collect the eggs. What would happen if we left the eggs out here in the marsh to kind of fend for themselves? Raccoons would eat them, possums would eat them, you name it. Once the babies hatched out, all the other alligators look at those babies as a piece of food. So they're going to eat every little baby alligator they find.
So in the wild, until a gator's grown, man, he's got a billion enemies. Huh?
Oh yeah. And alligators are probably one of his main predators. Wow. Until they get about 4 feet. Once they get about 4 feet, it's hard even for a big alligator to get a hold of them, because they got some smarts, they got some experience, and then they have some speed as well, so they can kind of swim away. So when they're this size, the only predator they have is maybe a larger alligator, but people. People are definitely the #1 reason alligators don't live past this size.
That's nuts, man. This is awesome, man. Thanks, bro.
Hey, no problem, man.
This is really cool.
Anytime.
This is definitely a WTF nature moment. Please stay tuned to check out more episodes.
Predator, head up, buddy. There you go.